everyone, it's Cindy. Welcome back to Studioloo. I'm on today for Thrifty Thursday and Thrifty Canucks. I just have a little thrift haul today, beginning with this vintage pillowcase. It's super cute. I like to pick up vintage pillowcases and vintage linens because they feel so much nicer than modern day ones, but these ones I'm probably going to be using in journaling. The next thing I got was this bag of lace for $1. I have not been finding much in the way of lace lately, and that's okay. You know, things come and go. But this one's kind of cute, and it's a stretchy lace. And this one's really, really big and pretty. Really large flowers, and there's a nice lump of that in there. And then just some elastic and some plain white bias tape that looks like someone has made, and some of this little cute lace. I like this waffly kind of print above the flower, this waffle shape to it. It's very cute. Those will probably go into a bath of tea or avocado. I likely won't bother keeping the elastic. I don't really need it for anything. So yeah, that is the lace that I found. The next little thing is just, I've been seeing, everyone has been picking these up lately, and I know there's been some discussion around, like, you know, a swap of Rolodex cards and stuff, and I don't know, I just thought it was really cute for 50 cents. Also, it's really, I'm always obsessed with taking these stickers off. I'm sorry, it's a thing I have that I just, they bother me, and I should do it ahead of time, and I always forget. Anyways, it was 50 cents, as you saw. So this one's cool. So it says here name card case. It's made in Japan. So it's an older one. It's all nice and metal, and it's got, like, at the back and the front, you know, these can come out, and then these can slide up and down, and we have the whole alphabet, and then we have unsettled at the back. So I'm guessing those are unsettled accounts or something. So I'm not exactly sure what I want to use it for yet, but I think it could be fun to maybe organize something small in, and I'm also trying to think about how something this size organized alphabetically could be helpful to me. So, but I just liked it because I'm always buying little wood and metal boxes anyways. The next thing I found is a book. It's called Leaves from Gerard's Herbal, arranged for garden lovers by Marcus Woodward, with 130 illustrations after the original woodcuts. So this was a really neat little book I found. It's got some nice little black and white, like, images based on woodcuts, but also it's just very informative on all sorts of herbs. And I just thought it was a really beautiful book. It's just a nice, like, I'm not going to cut it up, I don't think. It's a nice seasonal guide to different flora and herbs and their, you know, their uses. So here's colt's foot or horsefoot, which I have tons of colt's foot that grows in my backyard. So yeah, I can learn a little more about colt's foot. I know a little bit about it. It is used for a few different medicinal purposes and stuff. I haven't used it for anything yet, but I do like the look of it. And then I found these books. I don't know, they're kind of strange. They're EduMaster. They look like they're made for some kind of, like, you know, school or something. Yeah, they're student exercise books. They're made by an Indian company. And they all have, like, some saying on the front. A spark neglected makes a mighty fire. The best time for everything is now. Everything begins with an idea. They're like these weird buzz kind of phrases, and then there's a couple of these. If nothing ever changed, there would be no butterflies. They're very weird. But I like the inside, that's the point. They are an excellent size for a really fun traveler's notebook type shaped journal. I like the inside index page, and all the pages have the date and page number on them, so I think those would be really fun to tea dye. They're nice, like, really smooth, nice paper, and they are stapled in, so they're going to be, you know, pretty easy to take out. And see, they're not glued, like they have the backing, so I'll be able to literally, like, open it up in the middle and begin to, you know, remove signatures one by one very easily. See, so they'll be really fun to work with. I'll be able to open them up and they'll look a lot like ledger. And then, of course, because I just used up one of these books, I just had to get another one. I'm such a problem child because I have like 4 of these, not this exact one, but 4 of these photograph albums, but I just really like them. And I use them for a lot of things. I've always used them for things. Even before I did journaling, I used these for different things in like shadow boxes and stuff. So yeah, this one is really intricate and pretty. It has lots of florals, as you would expect, but also some birds and some butterflies and these little people. But I like some of the shapes of these ones. They're really nice. And it's one that I didn't have, and so, you know, I had to have it because I didn't have it. It's from 1995. Okay, the rest is books. And I don't think I'll have I don't know that I'll have a Friday book haul. I don't know if I'll get out this week or if I even need to be honest. So, Monster or Man. This is kind of like part of a whole book. I thought this was really fun though. Terrifying tales, frightening facts, games, and projects. So I got this at one of the 2 recycle centers near my home, and basically like when you shop there, the best thing you can do is just get a whole bunch of stuff and put it in a pile because they're going to give you a price for the pile. So like if you know, are hemming and hawing about books or what to get, just get it because like it's going to be $10 no matter what. They're just like that, right? It's one of those things you take a chance shopping there if you're only buying a couple of things. I find the pricing can be, because it's arbitrary, they make it up as they go. It can be a little bit of a problem sometimes, but if you get a bunch of stuff, they're happy to see a bunch of stuff go. So that's my rule. So it's got lots of different like monsters depicted in it. Some of the illustration is more fiends and fairies. Some of the illustrations a little more childlike. Some of it is more like, there's all different styles. The Summer Nightmare. Sorry, I'm apparently sleepy. That's what happens when you wake up at 4 a.m. Because, you know, the seasons are not changing, but I'm having seasonal insomnia as usual. The Gorgons. Frankenstein's Monster. Yeah, so lots of different illustration styles. This could be good around, you know, Halloween. But there might be some other stuff in here too, like, see, unicorn. I could have used that in the unicorn journals. Yeah, I always try to get stuff like this because that's really cool. I like that classic movie poster look. They're just fun. And then this I thought was really neat. The Concise Planetary Ephemeris for 1950 to 2000 AD at midnight. So the cover has the same thing. I like this. It would make a really nice kind of, you know, nighttime star kind of journal or something. But and then it's got some things inside. What's this? Yeah, so someone is, you know, doing some study horoscope data sheet. How cool. Look at this. What a neat form. I should scan this form. This is really neat. It's from Belfast, Ireland. And then there's a table in here as well that he's drawn. Pretty cool. So someone doing some star. He or she, Winifred Shawcross. I like how they circled midnight. So the whole book is like this. So it's almost like, you know, these kind of symbols across the top, longitude, declination, you know, and it goes all the way like through the 60s, the 70s. Like, it's really, really neat. I love these pages. And it's nice, like smooth paper. It's very nice. And then I found a True Story magazine, and this one specifically I like because I'm making some books that are kind of in a death and mourning kind of theme. Death is My Lover, How a Wife's Infidelity Drove Her Son to Murder. That sounds horrific. But there's some other funny things like, you know, I don't know, at the time when it was assumed that women cared a whole lot about what men think, which I don't think has ever really been true. What makes a man tick? Key to the mystery that has baffled every woman since Eve. In this playground of the rich, would she find love, or was she only building castles in the sand? Bachelor mother, there's more than one foolproof bait to trap a hard-to-get man. Okay, no. You don't try to trap him. You just ask him, and if he says no, you move on. Yep. A poem for your favorite man. Yeah, so this is a pretty, like, desperation kind of magazine. There's a man for every woman. And then we have sanitary napkin ads, you know. I like the ads in these. I have no idea what I will do. I usually use these kind of things for like telling different stories about, like, you know, if I'm making a journal that I'm kind of putting a personality inside of. They can be really fun to have. So yeah, it's old though. It's June of what year? 25 cents, so quite some time ago. I do not see the date. Let's see. 1962. Yeah. Would also be fun to just make a journal out of just the things in that magazine. Fairy Tales and Fables, pictures by Gyo Fujikawa. So you've probably seen on my channel before, if you've been watching me for a while, I have another book that is illustrated by Fujikawa, and it's called Come Follow Me. So this is a really lovely children's illustrator. First of all, they always have beautiful, like, fly pages and end papers. And they're always these nice big books because her illustrations are just amazing. And I think, you know, the publishers probably realized that. They're the Princess and the Pea. So yeah, lots of cool illustrations in these books. And also like nice little verses for things, nice little stories. Rumpelstiltskin. There's something for Christmas. But yeah, a very lovely illustrator. So I think that's all there is. You know what I should show you though? Hold on. So I don't know where the originals are, but that's okay. I'll show you the digital scans. So recently I went antiquing and got a lot of really cool different kinds of ephemera. And so I scanned them and I've made digitals out of them, and they're up in my shop. So right now I'm having a 50% sale on all of my digitals just because I'm like super excited to just share them with you. So this is one of the digitals. These are Irish sweepstakes tickets from the 70s. And like they all have these beautiful women on them, and they're different shades of like pinky yellow, like they're just cool colors. So that's there. Then I have this is from like a 1900 Dykes manual for like mechanical repair of different machines. And so this is another digital, and it's multiple pages of these fun yellowy technical drawings. And there's also some electronics drawings. So it's a lot of pages, that particular digital. So lots of different digital drawings. Then, or sorry, not digital drawings, but digitized by me, original drawings from a 1900 book. Then these are Will's cigarette cards. So this is another digital set that's in my shop. And these are the little cigarette cards that used to come inside little cigarette packages, and they were collectible. They also made tea cards that came in the tea boxes. I specifically really like this one because it has a lot of variety to it. So, you know, you've got all sorts of stuff. You've got wood and ship and some, you know, men with their hats, the cockades, and, you know, insects, lightning, and an oyster, and some insects here, and a mud skipper. This is a bun and an Easter egg, a rainbow, sailors. This is the plimsoll mark on the side of a ship, and then a fish and some stoats. these guys, and they're epaulettes, and you know, I love this hand, the wedding ring, and the mushrooms, of course. Some birds, bird eggs, butterflies, you know, all sorts of different stuff. So they're a lot of fun to add in to little collages. And then I also have a collection of holiday themed postcards that are a lot of fun. So there's ones about Thanksgiving and New Year. There's a little vintage Valentine. This one is also a Valentine, but a little bit more adult, true love. And then this is a Halloween one, more Thanksgiving, and some Christmas and Easter, and Valentine's Day, a couple of those. Another really funny Thanksgiving one. St. Patrick's Day. This says all is not yet lost. And this is another Halloween. This one is just some horses and says greetings. This is a Valentine. And a couple more Valentines. So that's another digital set that's in my shop. There are a few more. I haven't printed them all out. I just decided to print a few, but you can see them all there. So if you're checking out my shop right now, you will find a 50% off all digitals, no code needed. You can find the link to my shop down below in the description box, as well as all my other social media. So I hope you have a super lovely day and you find some good thrift finds. Bye for now.